You make things complicated. But life is simple. You try to figure your path with reasoning and intellect, and running around the outer courts of the mind. There is nothing there for you to find. Follow the breadcrumbs, as you say. One breadcrumb after the other, devouring the morsel as you go along, allowing it to fill you with nutrition, allowing it to guide your life. And when we say nutrition, we mean the joy of life, the happiness that you seek, the peace of life. You get what you need along the way. As you find your next breadcrumb, that could mean finances. It could mean health for your body. It could be items that you need to fulfill your duties. It could mean relationships. It could mean connections. It could mean wisdom. Your breadcrumb, whatever you need in that moment, will be there for you if you need it. Do not get needs and wants mixed up together. Do not get them confused with each other. Many things that you want, you think you need. And many things you need, you think you don't need. Allow yourself to stop resisting what is. And let the flow of life come to you. There is nothing to find. The flow is within. Let us go back to the analogy of the breadcrumb for a moment. If you can picture yourself on a narrow, winding path through the forest, sometimes dark, sometimes light, but always entertaining, always an experience. Along your path there are breadcrumbs laid before you. And what you like to do is to try to gather up all the breadcrumbs you can find at one time, so that you know ahead of time the clues to where your path is leading. But what does this do? Your breadcrumbs dry up. They become hard, and you cannot digest them, and they become unusable as you store them for yourself. What we would suggest for you is to pick up one breadcrumb at a time and use it as you need it. Having abundance, being abundance as the natural state of who you are, is not necessarily what you think it is. For many of you have one idea that a few extra things is abundance, while some of you have the idea that many, many extra things are abundance. We would like to share with you that one way to look at abundance is having what you need when you need to have it. That simple. And if you need to have extra for someone else, you will have extra for someone else. Many of you get caught up in the idea of abundance as a type of hoarding, a type of storing away, a type of having of things and finances for the just in case, because you are aligned with the frequency of not enough. And so, because of your alignment with not enough, you assume that abundance means you will never have to trust again. Your bank account is full, your homes are full, your closets are full, your refrigerators and cupboards are full, and in fact overflowing. This is sometimes what you perceive abundance to be. But this is still in alignment with not enough. Trust is an integral part of moving ahead into the frequency of abundance. How can you learn to trust? If you have everything you need and everything you want, everything you think you want, all at one time, how can you learn to trust? If your storehouses are always full to overflowing, you do not know what your karma is. If you knew how to trust perfectly, you would have no problem with the idea of abundance. And so, what do you think you are here to learn? Your trust is to gently look for the next breadcrumb ahead. And if you are still chewing on the breadcrumb that you have recently found, there is no need to find another and pack it into your mouth while you are still chewing. Allow yourself to fully chew and swallow and digest the breadcrumb that you have been working on. Allowing for your wise eyes within to be on the lookout, but no need to force or press or move ahead as if you are on a marathon. Breadcrumbs, trust, and abundance. I am. I am the source of all that is. The never-ending, eternal, I am. I am nothing and I am all things at the same time. Time without time. I am. I am. Nothing needs to be perfect. Perfection is in the experience. I am, the great I am, the only I am, the one I am, is within this body, having an experience of being human, having the experience of time, having the experience of separation. All is well. There is no one to be. There is nowhere to go. There is nothing to do. All is well, right now, right here, always. All else is simply an experience wanting to be had by the I am exploring itself. Delenini shokoto maradere sitini. Alabramon korobon ko soto shiti belere akioto malala kula rujma. Nabaladet karit kasitia, lopron korosok dorobladin gerejitiata. Mahajitenime kitbaran korodosok dobala bran karaperini kusupata. Meledikita, melanan karada, zanangrajit gedi beteki, timana krotoma satoma. Manin kareshi tiaman kosokumana. Bladidiga jigate man karesi akuba. Mahasata darin karitia naranoto bozokoto balade shikima.